I'm a big margin of victory guy.
Yeah.
And this is what I wanted to see. Chiefs' last 2 seasons, and this is including the playoffs. Average margin of victory was 7. They only had 3 3-point wins.
13 points.
That's right, 13-point wins.
Yeah.
And they already have matched that already this year, and their average margin of victory is 14. So, look, you do have 3 losses still. I can't just throw those, in the trash bin, but the wins have been impressive.
And listen, and I want to talk about Mahomes in a second. We will see how damaging those losses end up being. You know what I mean? Are they going to be a wild card? How many road games are they going to play? Is the bye even on the table anymore? All those things. And it is noteworthy that to varying degrees, the Chargers thoroughly outplayed the Chiefs, but when the Chiefs had a chance to steal that game, one of the big 3 of the dynasty, Chris Jones, made a mistake. You know what I mean? And losing the team. The Eagles game, I think the Chiefs were going to win, and one of the big 3 of the dynasty, Travis Kelce, made a mistake. And then the Jags game, I believe the Chiefs were going to win, and the biggest of the big 3 of the dynasty, Patrick Mahomes, made a mistake. Like you own that, you wear that, they lost those games fair and square. That, in an odd way, gives me slightly more confidence than if it were other guys were relying on that you can't really, that you think, hey, they're going to keep making that mistake. But go ahead, Drew.
No, I was going to say, I agree with that point you made. I was going to say this. One of the huge differences, when any of the other elite teams lose, the sky is falling. Not only among the media, in their locker room.
Yes.
Detroit, we saw them unravel last night with Brian Branch, who we'll get to. But the Bills, Bills aren't quite as bad, but still there's some there. Obviously, Philadelphia. I can't even say it's because the Chiefs won Super Bowls and these other teams didn't, because Phillies won a Super Bowl. And it's just like Baltimore, like when that.
We've had a lake effect snow band sitting over Soldier Field since about 9 this morning, and it's not supposed to budge anytime soon. The good news, the folks don't seem to mind here in Chicago.
Ah, man.
Matchup. 2 NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be
damn, that's how you was feeling.
Taking on the Chicago Bears. It's a rivalry that dates back to 1921. The Packers and Bears are underway from Chicago. A dangerous return man showing it here. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he'll get this up to about the 40. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 9 yards the pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
From the gun, here's Swift. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game. It's not necessarily size. He's talking about
Come on! It's a peak!
get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Look on it.
Nice
Ooh.
progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
To throw, it's Williams. Packer pressure, and down he goes. He'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. That'll bring up fourth down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long, because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go. Here's Williams. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And this defense holds on the Knights' opening drive.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready. Cycle. Hut.
Love now. That's taken in. Dontavian Wicks. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Ready. 10 seconds. Yellow. 43. Set.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. But he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. We're scoreless.
Sliding and shit, snow, man.
The Packers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up.
Ready. Black ultra. Black 40. Hut, hut.
They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. That's caught by the Notre Dame man. It's Durham Smythe. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Durham Smythe, 43 yards. And the Bears post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game.
I don't know why people want to play like this. Can't see shit.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
I don't know why people want to play like this.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
But I don't know why he want to do it. I don't get it.
It's not often that you'll find offensive and defensive guys that'll agree on much, but one place they find common ground, you've got to protect or attack the middle of the field. And no one was there. What a big play, moving it downfield.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Now 2nd and 5.
Let's go. 10 what?
To throw now. Here's Love. He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Set, ready. 52 Bulls.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Ready. Cut.
Here's Love. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. Powers through. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Striker, 3-3. Ready.
Love, they go play action now. Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs. And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. Now a timeout called for by the defense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
I don't even know how close I really am. I'm on the 9. Okay.
Ready up. Come on, set. 33, yellow, hut.
Here's Jacobs. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Ready.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
7-yard line.
60 red. Set, huh?
One more time with Jacobs. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Ready.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
Blue, 32. Set, huh?
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And it's a Packers touchdown. Tucker Kraft, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Packers are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6.
Makes the score Packers 7, Bears 6.
Just gotta walk. Just gotta walk this stuff right here. This is different.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Can't even see the safety back there for real. That's how you know it's.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And the Bears, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To the air, Williams. And again, back to Komet. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down.
First down.
And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. And it bangs off the left upright and deflects away. It's no good. And that'll keep this a 1-point game.
Boy, that could have been a real momentum boost going into the break. You get into field goal position with a chance to seize the lead, but this one doesn't find the target, and they're unable to capitalize.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
This snow. The snow is different. People sliding. They can't run routes. Offensive line falling on the ground. We can't even play football.
Lake effect snow set to continue for the second half of action as we are back underway.
Come on, yo.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the
This is
20.
crazy. This is crazy.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. On the ground, Jacobs will get the 3rd quarter started. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history and tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the 3rd quarter.
Ready.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 20.
Damn, my man's got German suplex. We ain't calling nothing.
Old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Glove. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him. This defense coming out after the half, and if that plays any indicator, Charles, maybe a little refreshed and refocused here for quarters 3 and 4.
Yeah, they did really well on that one. That's exactly what they need to keep doing if they want to change their fortunes in this game.
44-yard punt, return of 9. And the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Now, this game has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 49-yard.
Now a first carry here for the running back. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
For the Bears, first down.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And the Bears, first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. 2nd down, 8 to go from the 28.
A gain of 2. Brings up
Off the play fake, it's Williams. Pass complete to Loveland. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
I couldn't even see him.
23 yards on the play.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. On play action, here's Williams. Rolling to his left. He'll drop this one off to Swift.
So I can't, like, look, the tackling.
For a Bears touchdown. DeAndre Swift from 4 yards out. And the Bears have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Williams going to throw for it. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points. And that helps. That gives him a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Throwing. Love. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Ready. 6, clock 40. Field, black. Set.
Love looking to throw it. That's complete to Wicks. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
Let's go now. Smash 10, black.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the
Okay,
play.
ready?
2nd and 10. At the Bears' 45-yard line.
Set, ready. 60 red. Shoot, yellow. Set, black.
Now Love. And the Packers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
That ties the game at 14. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Now a 2nd and 10. They'll run the draw here with Swift. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Packers are going to get it back here just past the 35. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Major used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. The bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
They'll come up now, 2nd and 9.
Down. 22 Nito, 50, green.
Love fires that quickly outside. For the elements, the crowd, the situation, this is NFL football at its best. Here's 3rd down. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Come on, 38.
Here's Jacobs from the gun.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And he rifles one incomplete. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
60 red. 60 red. Ready?
Firing quickly out wide is Love. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked off by Rashawn Wright. Down to the 10. And they will score. A pick 6 for Bears touchdown. So they go on fourth down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Man, I threw a big six.
You see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact
I should have just ran it.
That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe
They ain't letting Jacob get his feet under him on the ground, so it's taking me like, it's costing me 2 yards every time I try to run the ball.
And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone, and that means he'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Black 40. Drill green. Six. Mega. Edo blue. Hut, hut.
Here's Love. And that's going to sabotage.
I can't even good game. Can't see it. Can't see past that margin.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively, and then we'll assess where we are. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuck that one behind the line of scrimmage.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Here comes 3rd down and 7. Here's Williams. That's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Green. Hey, green. Green back. Black shot. Ready.
Now Love. And incomplete on the deep ball. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. A fun, close ball game comes to an end.
That shit is trash. I don't know why Madden even thought that it was just a good thing to put that on the game, though.